is we're creating a funnel. David, you watch Trilogy, man? What we're doing is we're creating a funnel. Like if we were at war and your partner is like the enemy and you need to strategically put them in a position where you have the highest likelihood to kill them. Because when you submit your partner, it's kind of like a virtual kill. You're just not going all the way with it and you're restarting. But if you didn't let go, you really think about what the reality is. So that's why you got to be very responsible when you're doing submissions and training, because you literally are killing the other person. They're saying, okay, don't kill me all the way, and then you just kind of restart, try to kill me again, and then the other one may kill you and all that. But if you think of it in terms of strategy, you think of it in terms of how am I going to put in a position that's highest likely for me to be able to kill him, okay? If I were, let's say, fighting a war, I would want to put the enemy into some kind of a narrow corridor where you could just snipe them off without even having to engage in anything hand to hand. Preferably from a higher altitude. That's why the Soviets didn't have any really much success with the Afghans, because they would have to go through these corridors in the mountains and they would just get shot up and it would just be a long waste of time, okay? Here it's a similar thing. I want to put him in a position where his movement is going to guarantee me the ability to most efficiently submit him and stay ahead thinking of what I'm going to do, not while he's moving, but as he's moving into those positions. Similar to how a quarterback would throw a football to a wide receiver. He's not going to throw it to him over there because he needs to make sure that he coordinates them meeting at that point while he's here. So I'm not going to throw it here because he's going to be over there. I'm going to throw it over there, hoping that he's going to find the ball as he runs, okay? So if you think of it from this standpoint, I'm thinking how to make him turn, whether it's into me, where he's turning into me, or I make him turn away here, let that arm go here. I make sure I get this look from here. I think to myself, okay, what am I gonna do? I keep pressuring him, yeah, because I see you see how I fed that right there? Now I move back, see how I still have that lapel right there? I fed that lapel and I still have it, okay? And I have that lapel. I'm just not in a hurry, okay? Because from here, as I pressure him, what if he begins to go to his knees right here? I switch it. Rotate this one to your left. Look, I took that lapel and I switched it into here. And I fed the same thing. Posture up now. Just lift your head up. Look, I went here. Okay? And what I do here, same thing that I've been doing for 7 years. But how did we get there? Notice from a side control. Now, maybe I wanted to put him in that position. And maybe I wanted to get him to turtle. Or maybe I wanted to get him to face away. But the bottom line is that I'm not sitting here thinking, okay, I got him in side control now. Oh yeah. You get side control. Nope. Okay. Right? I want to pressure him. I want to get him to turn. I want to let him turn here. Look. Here. Okay. Instead of here, because he's going to defend his neck. It's going to be hard to get. I keep pressuring him here. Look, I fed that right there. Look. Still sit down. Notice how it worked from there? He's turned away. I'm keeping him here. I got this lapel in my left hand right here. I haven't fed it. I'm pushing on. I want him to turtle. Fed it right here. Right into the good old step over the door. But let's say, let's go back to that. Or because David's here visiting, I'm going to show him this. Actually. Now I want to practice arm locks, okay? So what I'm going to do is I grab his hand, okay? And I begin to do this now. Go here, and I switch to the arm lock here. Taylor's defending his, yes, defending that arm right here. I keep that tension. Walk your feet to the left a little bit. To the left. Up. Yeah, the left. So here, I'm pulling. Create tension. Tension forces him to defend, okay? So from here, I'm pulling. See how my feet are locked? This is a similar position here, okay? I take my left lapel, feet to the right hand. Right there, right in that arm. And I keep it bent. You know what I'm doing? I'm keeping it bent. And you know what I'm doing? I'm leaning it back. And here, I'm locking it in, and I'm leaning it back. Here, I'm keeping it bent. Because in order for him to escape, he's got to straighten it out. Because this is a hook. Nobody fishes with a hook that's straight. It's called a spear. I'm leaning it back. I'm engaging the hips, hipping it in, so that my hips can come off the mat. Because if he wants to roll up into me, okay, that's hips engaged. This is hips not engaged. Roll up, okay? So the hip engaged, something has to go on the mat in order for me to lift my hips up. Keep it bent, rocking the boat, leaning it back, and then I'm making it straight. Okay? So you're gonna start in the same position. Arm lock. He's defending the arm lock. Okay? Got the leg over, I have the arm lock. I keep the tension here, okay? So he'll defend. If he lets go, I'll finish, why not? The goal is to get him to let go, but the goal is to do it. Look, left hand cups the wrist, okay? I'm not pulling, I'm just keeping it bent. Look, I lean forward, and this goes right for that arm raiser. And now, keep it bent. Leaning it back. Hear that sound? That's the sound of reeling it in. Yeah. And now I'm rocking the boat, watch. Shoulders. And I'm still keeping it bent until I can grab the whole hand and I can make it straight. Okay? David, come here. So I have the arm. I'm locking. If both arms are in, you can lock your feet. If his arm is out, don't lock the feet. The key is to control the head. If you're like this, the head's not controlled, okay? If you're like this, it's good control. And you're hipping it in, okay? So I'm trying to pull his arm. He's defending it. He's even holding his collar. Oh, man. Look, with this tension here, no, hold both hands. Look, I take the lapel, okay? I feed it, but now I'm gonna grab it more up a little bit, not the tip, all right. And I go, and I lock it to my hip. Now I'm gonna lean it back. Keep it bent, leaning it back, and I'm keeping it bent. So that this hand right here can grab just this right here. Because this is the head, okay? This is the neck of the arm, okay? If you grab here, it's like grabbing shoulders. See how strong he is, okay? So he's defending his arm, okay? I'm leaning it back. Keep it bent. Right? Just keep it bent. And then I'm making it straight. As I'm pulling this more up his wrist, okay, help me. I have 1, 2, 3 arms versus his 2. I have 1, 2 versus his 1. And this one's just keeping it bent. Okay? So he defends. Yeah, pull. Okay, look, his arm is out. He's just he's fishing for my legs here. Not a problem. That's even better right here because I can keep his arms separate from here. Okay? From here. I'm leaning it back. Keep it bent. Yeah, right there. Can you reach your hands together? Yeah. See, I can separate the arms right there. Watch this. Regrip. Look, we're here. I can even thread this through. There. Now I can go. Fantastic reeling it in noises. Okay? But the point is, I just want you guys to do this. You're gonna get the arm, he's gonna defend. Okay? Both hands. Okay? Because if that happens right there, put that foot across that bicep. Okay? That's even better. But if he defends both hands, keep the tension here. Take your left lapel here. Okay? And now from here, just lock. And lock your hips in. And lean it back. Lean it back, keep it bent. Keep it bent. I feel it slipping. Keep it bent. Right there, yes. And I keep it bent so I can grab his wrist. I mean his hand. Because here you can begin to twist it like a neck and it will follow. Okay? Try it. 1, 2, 3. The arm raiser, ladies.